Alright, what's happening, y'all? It's your boy Rico from Street Scores coming with the Dyami Brown film session, trying to get this whole rookie class done, including undrafted free agent rookie running back Jared Patterson before the regular season. May have to finish a few of them up during the regular season, but we'll get there. I definitely want to get the most important ones out of the way before the regular season. I definitely want to get Benjamin St-Juste done. I want to get Jared Patterson done. I want to get Samuel Cosmi done. Already did the Jamin Davis. Make sure you go check that out. And per usual, channel members get the longer version. Everybody else, the general public, you're just going to see the notes I have from his Virginia Tech game, whereas channel members are going to get the exclusive version where I look at the Virginia Tech game and the Syracuse game. And the Syracuse game actually gave him a little bit more trouble, so that is a more in-depth look at him because it also comes with some negatives, whereas this Virginia Tech tape is probably one of his most impressive games tape-wise, so it's just a lot of positives. So if you want the deeper, in-depth, full version of the film session, make sure you go become a channel member. I told y'all, man, I'm gonna make sure everybody that's a channel member, your money's going to be worth it, especially this year, because I'm gonna be doing film sessions even throughout the regular season. Like if Chase Young has a breakout game, I'll do a film session on that. Antonio Gibson has a breakout game, Ryan Fitzpatrick, and it may be specific things. Maybe I'll do like a Ryan Fitzpatrick's connection to Logan Thomas type of film session, just to show how well and how fast they've already built a strong connection in the passing game. So just little things like that. If Deron Payne has a fantastic game, do a film session on that. Things like that. Benjamin St-Juste, we may do like a Benjamin St-Juste mid-season review type of thing and look at a lot of his coverage snaps so far throughout the season to see if he's really ready to take over as the outside corner, things like that. So stay tuned for all of that. Again, channel members get the longer exclusive versions, but today we're here for Dyami Brown. You see the title, he might be Terry 2.0, can run every route and can block. He's the complete receiver, man. And I love this film session because it's just one of those that has you laughing and making the stank face the whole time. He is filthy. He does people bad, especially in his Virginia Tech game. And he did my boy AJ Terrell bad when he went against Clemson. That was the play where he basically told Sam Howell, pre-snap, I'm going to be open. Make sure you throw it to me. And then he went and beat AJ Terrell deep on the pass. I wanted to show that, but I just couldn't do my Westlake brethren like that on my own film session. So you can just go YouTube it, but it's one of my favorite plays, if not my very favorite play from Dyami Brown. Honestly, one of my favorite plays from our entire rookie class looking at any of their college film, because the attitude behind it, I just can't wait, bro. He's gonna play somewhat like a Terry Mclaurin, but he's also going to come with some Pierre Garçon trash talk. So he definitely has the makeup to be one of my favorite players on the entire team, especially once he gets a prominent role in this offense. But before we dive into this film session, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell next to the subscription button so you get a notification immediately and every time I release a film session just like this one. Also, make sure you check out the rest of the channel. All of my videos are organized in playlists. I even have a comedy playlist for all of my funny videos. Also, stay tuned for all of my live streams as well. On top of all of my film sessions, I'm live streaming every preseason game, every regular season game, and I'm speaking it into existence. I'm also live streaming every postseason game we play. And without further ado, let's get it. Alright, no rush, but I would like to try to have this film session done before my boy Trey Lance goes out there. You know, Trevor Lawrence, I'll just check out the highlights later, but I gotta see my boy Trey Lance live. But this is a Dyami Brown film session, so that's all we care about right now. On this first play, he shows you a great stop route. Stop trying my boy and acting like all he can do is run deep routes. Look at that stop route. Come on now. What happened? He didn't get the ball, but he definitely got open. And immediately, he's hitting y'all with a really good stop route to get wide open on this play right here. This film session is to show y'all that he can run a variety of routes and not just run deep routes, because everybody keeps talking about how, you know, he was the best deep threat statistically, according to several advanced statistics, in all of college football, not only just last year, but the last 2 years. And people just act like he can't run routes. It's not that he can't run routes, it's just that his team literally just didn't ask him to do so and run a variety of them a lot. But you see on tapes, the very rare times that he does run different types of routes, he runs them well. And at the very least, even if it's not as crisp as like a Terry McLaurin or a Devontae Adams or Justin Jefferson, Keenan Allen, a lot of these great route runners in the NFL right now, you can see the potential there. And at the end of the day, he's getting wide open. I mean, take this play, for example. The first play we're going to look at, this is him at the bottom of the screen, And I mean, look at all of that separation right there. He didn't get the ball, but as you see at the bottom of the screen, whatever that corner is from Virginia Tech, and Virginia Tech normally has really good corners, at least solid ones. They're never just one of those teams that has bad corners. And I mean, look at this. It's the deep threat that you got to worry about. And Dyami Brown's just one of those guys you can't look at the quarterback while you're covering. You got to stare dead at him, because if Sam Howell was trying to hit Dyami Brown right there, you saw the separation on that play. Look at this crisp little stop route right there. He just puts his feet into the ground, tap, tap. He's turned around, corner still going. That would have been a nice catch for a nice gain. Probably even a first down if he was able to turn around and reach the ball out, or even just break a tackle. One last time in regular motion. Here you go. Just did it. And open, wide open. And then sometimes people act like him being a deep threat is a negative, but actually that helps him get open underneath. I mean, look how much separation he has at the line of scrimmage, because they're just afraid of getting beat deep by him right now. I mean, you even have some safety help over here. First of all, the slant is crisp, but him being such a deep threat is what allows him to get so open on both of these plays. I mean, play one right here, slant, wide open. If they wanted to hit him, they could have. And then the following play, right there, wide open again. Crisp little route. I like the fact that he turned around the block as well. Y'all gotta stop trying my boy and act like all he does is run deep. He gets open underneath. Again, him being a deep threat has people afraid for their lives to even play him close. So anytime he wants to get anything underneath, he's gonna be open. I don't know why they're not hitting him on these plays, but hey, they're still getting nice yardage gains out of it anyway. And just to let y'all know, these aren't back-to-back plays in the game, but it's back-to-back plays of him being in the offense, just to clarify that. And then on this play, he shows you that he can even run a comeback route. Bad throw from Sam Howell, but we've already seen the stop route. We've already seen the two slants. Now look at this comeback route. Look at the separation. And just to point it out, I think Dyami Brown played almost every snap in his life at Carolina on the left side. So right now he's on the bottom of the screen as the offense is going to the left, and when the offense is going to the right, he's normally at the top. So of course he's at the bottom of the screen right now. But even though we don't see all of his route on this play, I'm gonna show it in slow motion. Just watch the bottom of the screen. But you just see at the end of the play, when the ball's in the air coming towards him, the type of separation he gets. You see him coming back to the ball in the comeback route. Look at all of that space. Look at all of that. That's almost 5 yards worth of space. I wish there were a better view on it, a better angle, but all you got to know is look at all that separation right there. And then here you go. Here are the deep routes that people are afraid of, and that's why he was so open underneath on that stop route, on those two slants on that comeback route, because it's plays like these, man. He gets open deep. I mean, look at that separation. Poor corner, man. Corner just been getting beat underneath all day, and then when he finally decides to for real run a deep route, he also gets beat deep. And this is what Dyami Brown does. It's a chess match. It's honestly just a chess match. And thank goodness for this play to actually give us a better angle to where we can actually see Dyami Brown the whole time. Of course, this is him at the bottom of the screen. Hits him with a little move right there to get the corner off balance, to make him think he's been hitting them with underneath routes all day. So he made him bite right there. Hit him with the just a subtle move, and now he's gone deep. 3 yards of separation. Easy throw for Sam Howell. Again, Dyami Brown, man, I'm telling you, this is where that Terry Mclaurin stuff comes in. He may not have the exact speed of a Terry Mclaurin, but he has the potential to route run just as well, just as nuanced. I mean, it's the little subtle things, just a little bit of foot movement and a head fake to get the corner to bite a little underneath, and now he's 3 yards ahead of the corner the whole rest of the way. It's not fair. He literally made that a layup for Sam Howell. I mean, how could you mess up this throw right here? And then what I like about this play, along with blocking, this is a way that you can use Dyami Brown immediately. Like day one, it's not like he has to necessarily even work on anything to be able to do something like this. Sometimes you can use Dyami Brown to get others open. When defenses focus on him, that allows other guys to get open underneath. There are going to be times where Terry Mclaurin basically does what Dyami Brown just did here, and that's why J.D. McKissick, Antonio Gibson, Logan Thomas, or even Dyami Brown himself will be open just like this on plays. But I also feel like Dyami Brown can do this for Terry. Once Dyami Brown shows the NFL that he's enough of a threat, he'll be able to take away two defenders like he did on this play, and then running back Terry McLaurin, Curtis Samuel, whoever will be open underneath or somewhere else on the field. Dyami Brown right here, bottom of the screen again. I mean, he literally takes the attention of like 2 to 3 defenders. They're all like, all right, what is Dyami Brown doing? Let me move over there. And then now the running back's wide open. And that's a good play call. That's a good play design anyway. I feel like Scott Turner's easily can draw that up for us. I feel like we can definitely abuse something just like that consistently. We could already do it with a Terry McLaurin. Now you could also do it with a Dyami Brown as well. And then on this play, same game. After getting beat deep, they're honoring him again, giving him all of this space. So anytime he wants to do any type of underneath route, just like this play, a stop route, they're going to give it to him. He's just going to be open because they're afraid of getting beat deep. All he has to do is stop, and it's an automatic first down on 3rd and 1. I mean, this play is almost more automatic than just running the ball for that 1 yard they needed. Once you see pre-snap that Dyami Brown is getting this much space and all you need is 1 yard, first of all, I don't even know why Virginia Tech is doing that. But again, they're just afraid of getting beat deep so bad, even though it's 3rd and 1. They're like, bro, we'll just give you that first down and we'll figure it out after that. I mean, this is what Dyami Brown does to a defense right here. And then again, another fly route. He is literally the fly route god. Just a subtle fake and gone again. They kept giving him the underneath. This is the same possession. They gave him the underneath on 3rd and 1. And then what do they do right after that? Beat deep right there. I mean, what do you do? It's a chess match. Again, thank goodness, anytime he has a big play, they give us a better angle on the replay. But I mean, look at the space they're giving him underneath. And he still beat him deep. No, take this back. Look at this space right here. How do you still get beat deep? But that's just because of nuanced route running. Nice little subtle fake right about there, and then just taking off. And he used his hands to get him off of him. Did not allow the corner to get hands on him to slow him down. Kept his hands active. Get off of me again. Disengage, and I'm gone. Beat you deep. Great ball concentration to bring that down. I mean, to be able to turn around like that while kind of tripping. The corner tripped him up a little bit, still came down with it. Again, it's a chess match. They keep giving him underneath stuff. I mean, literally the play before this, they gave him the 3rd and 1. They backed up again like, man, you could do anything but beat us deep. He still beat him deep. And again, these are Virginia Tech corners. They may not be the best of the best, but they're not just a bunch of bums, I'll tell you that. And then on top of him being such a deadly receiver, he's also a good blocker. I'm going to give y'all a couple of examples of him blocking. This play right here, I would call it effective blocking. Not a great block, but like he's doing just enough. He's hemming up the corner to allow that play. He gave the running back the outside angle that he wanted. At this point, he's just blocking the cornerback and just moving them. I mean, just straight up bullying the corner at this point. But then once he realizes where the running back wants to go, and then the corner tried to make a move to the inside, so he was like, all right, bet. I'm just going to take you to the inside, show my running back that that's what I'm doing, make sure I commit to it, take you to the inside, and let my running back make a play to the outside. That's effective blocking. Not the best block, but he did exactly what he needed to do for this running back to get such a large gain. And then another example of blocking, and this one's even better than the last one. This is him at the top of your screen. Again, he's always on the left side of the offense. That just seems to be a thing. This is clearly a design run, and look at him just bullying this guy. You can't disengage. I'm gonna bully you. I'm taking you out of bounds with me. If it were up to Dyami Brown, if the rest of the team did their job, that's a touchdown. That corner was out of the play. And then again, Dyami Brown at the top of your screen, of course, because the offense is going to the right. He's always on the left side of the field. First of all, I like the fact that he's a deadly enough route runner where he can sell that it won't be a run play, and the corner has to honor that. The corner has to honor the fact that, hey man, he might try to beat me deep again. Dyami Brown already knows that it is a designed run out of the backfield. Well, really kind of like a weird handoff screen thing. But either way, Dyami Brown knows like there's no way he's getting thrown to. He knows his main assignment on this play is to block. So he sells the route, and then he hems up the corner again. In the corner, you're not involved. You're not involved. Safety corner, whoever that is, you're not involved in the play. And then right back to the route running, man. Nice little out route, and this is another example of how you cannot cover Dyami while not looking at him. You're not allowed to look at the quarterback while you're covering Dyami. You have to stare dead at him. Otherwise, you're going to get killed like this. I mean, this corner route, Poe baby, where are you going? Where are you going? Poe baby, man, the corner got beat on a corner route. That's ironic. Where are you running? Where are you running? I mean, there's not even much to analyze on this play, but we're just going to show it again in slow motion just to see the separation that Dyami Brown gets on guys. Again, you got to honor him possibly beating you deep. So when he hits you with anything underneath, stop route, slant route, comeback route, and out route on this play, look at the separation. I mean, the corner isn't even on the screen for a little bit at a time. I mean, Dyami Brown getting open seems almost more automatic than getting a couple of yards off a run play. They were better off just throwing it to Dyami. Dyami Brown is almost as safe as a running play at this point. And then, he didn't have to hit him with this release like this, man. Look at the release. Just add this to his bag of tricks, man. He already got all the routes. Look at that release. Oh, my Lord. The fact that he didn't get the ball on that play sickens me, Sam Howell. Sickens me. The offensive coordinator of North Carolina sickens me. Look at this release, man. Come on now. We're going to put this in slow motion. We need to see this corner get embarrassed in slow motion again, man. I mean, he's out here bullying people by blocking them, moving them out of the way, taking them wherever he wants to take them. He's out here getting open whenever he wants to, underneath and deep. And then that's all just been from route running. Look at this beautiful release, this clean release that he gets on him. I mean, look at the steps that he does. It's just all technique, man. This is nuances technique. Ooh, and the corner just falls, bruh. No trip, no, you just got juked out. You can't even complain. He already knows the play is over. He should have gotten beat deep, but I guess that was like already a design run. Well, actually, it looks like a read option play, so this is Sam Howell's fault. I mean, why are you looking this way? Why are you looking at Dyami Brown's up this way? He been getting open all game. Why are you even looking this way on your option? If you're not going to give it to the running back, look at Dyami Brown immediately, because look at what he's doing to guys out here, man. And then one more time for good measure, man. Look at this fade route right here, bruh. This time, no fake at all. Just running the fade route, just pure speed. A better throw here, and he literally burns the corner. So, Sam Howell, granted, you had pressure in your face, so you just wanted to release this. You had to throw it off your back foot, but come on, bro. A better throw, and Dyami Brown literally has this guy cooked. He keeps running. He doesn't have to stop for the ball, and it's a touchdown without a pass interference on Dyami Brown, because that's what this was. This ended up being a pass interference on Dyami Brown. He has this guy beat deep. I mean, once he already has that step on him, you see him slowly gaining separation, but then he has to slow down for the ball because it's an underthrow by Sam Howell, and he ends up, you know, kind of bullying the guy to the ground. That's a pass interference. But if it weren't for the pressure in Sam Howell's face, if Sam Howell was able to just eat up pressure and deliver a great ball, Dyami beats this guy deep. Again, he's just slowly gaining more and more separation until he notices the ball is underthrown and he has to come back for it. But I still love the fact that he was aggressive enough. I wish he could have done it without a pass interference, but I love the fact that he still finished the play despite the terrible throw by Sam Howell. Sam Howell, I'm not gonna lie, this penalty should go against your permanent record. This should be a demerit on your record. Dyami Brown does not deserve this penalty. This is yours. This is on you. Man, when I tell you he's one of the most well-rounded receivers to come out of this draft, because again, he's not just a great route runner. He has a lot of potential. Didn't do it a lot, but the times he did it very well. And I'm projecting him to be able to get even better at the NFL level, because that's what Terry Mclaurin did. Terry Mclaurin and Dyami Brown literally have the same exact career trajectory as of right now, as far as where Dyami Brown is. Remember, when we drafted Terry Mclaurin, we thought he would just be special teams. At least when we drafted Dyami Brown, we already knew, oh yeah, he's going to be a receiver. He's going to be a nice second or third option. Terry Mclaurin was brought here to be a gunner. And remember what people kept saying about him, and a lot of us felt the same way I did too. There just wasn't great route running on his tape yet, and it wasn't necessarily because he couldn't run it. It was because his offense didn't ask him to. Same thing with Dyami Brown. Then we took him in the third round. Same thing with Dyami Brown. And then he's making all of this noise in training camp, making plays in the preseason. Same thing with Dyami Brown. They have a very similar comp, and again, they have a very similar career trajectory early on already. I mean, he's literally following Terry McLaurin's footsteps step by step. I mean, the third round, the people think he can't run routes, but it's not his fault. It was the offensive coordinator's fault because he was such a deadly deep threat. Why do you even want him running slants when he could just beat somebody 80 yards down the field and get a touchdown? I understand, but don't dock Dyami Brown and Terry McLaurin points for that. We've seen how great Terry McLaurin has become as far as being an overall receiver, running any route, being able to block. Dyami Brown has the same potential as well, including the blocking. He's probably not going to ever be as great of a blocker as Terry McLaurin, because Terry McLaurin was literally a special teams ace. That was like his job. He was a gunner, great blocker, everything. He gave you 110% effort on everything he did. But Dyami Brown is already a solid blocker for coming out of college, and I think he can even improve with better technique. So I just love how well-rounded he is. Again, the only reason I feel like he may not be completely Terry McLaurin, like a complete clone, is that he's slightly slower. Still very fast, like very electric. I mean, for you to be the best deep ball threat in college football for 2 years straight, with all of these great receivers that have come out the past 2 years, even including Jalen Waddle and Devonta Smith, you gotta be fast. He's just a fraction of a bit slower than a Terry Mclaurin. But on the field, you don't really see much of a difference. It's more so just a 40 time thing. So I'm really excited about Dyami Brown's potential. Please get in the comment section and let me know how you feel about everything discussed in this film session. Please like this video if you liked it, if you learned anything. Big shouts out to all of my channel members, of course. Again, y'all got the full-fledged film session. Everybody else is just getting the Virginia Tech game only. The Syracuse game also showed a couple of bad plays that I wanted to point out, just to show that he's not just this perfect receiver that should have just gone top 5 in the draft. But yeah, man, be on the lookout for more film sessions. Be on the lookout for all of my live streams. You know it's the regular season again, so the live streams are infinite. I'm live streaming every game. I'm doing a post-game live stream for most games where y'all call in and y'all you want to cuss out Ryan Fitzpatrick, do that. If you want to shout out any of the players or coaches that did really well, you can do that. I'm just here to mediate for the most part. I'll give my review and summary and the players I like, the players I dislike throughout that game and things like that in the beginning for like the first few minutes, and then I open up the phone lines and then it's y'all show more than mine. But man, I really appreciate all of the support, man. Shouts out to everybody that donates to the channel. I appreciate y'all being patient with me as these film sessions are rolling out. Little late, but I'm getting them to y'all. Of course, big shouts out to all of my sponsors, especially my Pro Bowl sponsors whose name you see scrolling on the screen right now. Again, become a sponsor so you get the full version of these film sessions, the exclusive versions where it's like double the film that I'm studying and showing in the video. And man, I'll catch y'all later, man. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.